What is the best way to learn theory for someone who doesn't know any? I would say the natural way. Hello and welcome to Dr. Jim Lapp, Bap Stoplight Music Theory, where an ex-music professor with a rotting PhD answers music creation questions. So, best is very subjective. Some things work for some people, some things don't. If you're doing this on your own, try to find music you like and is famous so you can find resources on it. If you don't like it, you're going to really hate it when you're done with it. Find people talking about how it's put together. Maybe a score, a chord chart, the structure. If you're adventurous, learn it yourself. That works if you already play an instrument. If you already play an instrument, you already have a lot of music theory in you. You just might not know the names of things that people have given to them. Music has a lot of patterns, so the process of learning patterns at the very beginning, you will start to notice those patterns in other things. There are upsides and downsides to this approach. The upside is it's relevant to what you're doing. It's music that you know, that you like, you already get. The downside is it's like having blinders on because you're only focused on that kind of music. There are aspects of music you won't know about. The educational approach is to start with the absolute basics and try to cover everything that they think is relevant. Of course, in a university, they're teaching classical Western music theory. If you want a formalized structure, there are courses you can take online, and they start you from the very beginning and very slowly progressing you through. The upside is you won't miss anything. The downside is some of the things might be completely irrelevant. If they're teaching you classical Western music theory, it tends to be very focused on 1700s choral writing, but it all depends on what you want to accomplish musically. Personally, I've had formal education and an interest outside of education most of my life. I find that they feed into each other a lot. Learning stuff on your own about the music you like does one thing. Learning stuff that's presented to you as part of a curriculum introduces you to things you didn't know about. You can feed those two into each other. The stuff you've learned on your own might help you learn the formal stuff, and the formal stuff might open your eyes to things you didn't learn about the other way. The things you learned about on your own might not be taught in the formal education. So that's why I personally like both. Find out stuff on your own, but also try to learn stuff that you normally wouldn't run into naturally. You might find something interesting anyway. I don't know if that answers the question, but I have arrived.